Good morning, Fellowship Hi-Crest. This is your Jumpstart for Monday, July 11th, and it comes from Exodus 20, 1 through 5. It says this: Then God gave the people all these instructions. I am the Lord your God who rescued you from the land of Egypt, the place of your slavery. You must not have any other God but me. You must not make for yourself an idol of any kind or an image of anything in the heavens or on the earth or in the sea. You must not bow down to them or worship them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God who will not tolerate your affection for any other gods. I lay the sins of the parents upon their children. The entire family is affected, even children in the third and fourth generations of those who reject me. Man, if you were to read this out without context, it would seem like God is just this dad who's just super angry and really upset with his children. But it reminds me of this story. Just the other day, I was telling my kids, I was like, hey, fam, y'all got till 7 p.m. to get those dishes done. By that time, if they are not done at 7 p.m., you forfeit your phones for 3 days. And in order to get them back, you need to do X, Y, or Z, or it goes to another 3 days. If anyone was to walk in, they'd be like, dang, Brail is a mean dad. He gave him this specific timeline and blah, blah, blah. And he went in and we went all hard. But it's because I know my kids. And the truth is, if I don't give my kids really specific boundaries, they'll kind of struggle in anxiety. Then they'll lie about not doing what they were supposed to do. Then they'll get in twice as much trouble. I know them, and I know the dangers that await them from not doing what I asked them to do. So I'm really stern when it comes to certain things. The Israelites here just came out of 400 years of slavery, and they were worshiping these other gods in Egypt, or they were around a lot of God worship. And there's this god that comes up all throughout Israel's history, and it's this god Molech. And this god Molech was a god that demanded child sacrifice, and they would put babies in Molech's hands and set it on fire, and like this fire in his belly, and it would literally it would burn the babies alive, and they'd sing and dance to cover up the sounds of the screams. And the Israelites, at a couple of different points, wound up worshiping Molech. You see, God knew, man, they've been witness to a lot of things that I don't want them to see. And if they start worshiping these other gods, it's going to be so damaging to them, to their psyches, to their children, to their witness, that they won't be able to get back to me. And then he's trying to protect them from these things that are on the outside. As you look through the 10 Commandments, I want to encourage you to think about God's heart. And think about, if God is saying something that you're like, why would God make such a big deal of this? Think about where his heart might be and what he might actually be trying to protect the Israelites from, and what he may be trying to protect you from through his word. Continue to power up, pour in, and spill out. We'll see you next time.